Welcome to today's guided meditation. In a moment, I will be guiding you into a state of presence or communion with I am pure beingness or awareness. You'll connect directly with the wisdom of awareness for insight about what you need most right now to strengthen yourself. Following that, I will channel a message from the Council of Light. For today's meditation, you'll need a quiet place to sit for the next 35 minutes or so. You may also want to have a journal and pen to make some notes and to take a comfortable seat with a tall spine. And before we begin, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay in touch as I upload new content every week. So go ahead and close your eyes and begin to deepen your breath. Taking a few nice long inhales and nice long exhales. So as you lengthen your breath, also pay attention to your spine, connecting down into the sits bones. Notice the weight of your body meeting the chair. And the sense of support and grounding that comes with that gravity pulling your flesh to connect with the earth. And out of that base of support, feel your spine rising up. You can slightly tuck your chin just a little so that the back of the neck is long. And allow the shoulders to relax, as though the arms and the shoulders are just hanging from the frame. Your hands can relax on your legs, palms facing down or up, or relax in your lap. Wherever feels comfortable and natural for you. Let your jaw be slack and heavy. Take a moment to consciously appreciate and acknowledge your body for creating this seat for consciousness so that you can have this beautiful opportunity to meditate today. Notice the sounds in your environment. Allowing your awareness to move from sound to sound. Noticing the most distant sounds. And the closest sounds. We'll now take our awareness inward to the breath. Focus on the breath. either as it enters the nostrils, so that might be the focal point for you, the sensation of the breath entering and exiting the nostril, or perhaps the diaphragm, noticing the diaphragm as it rises and falls. So for now, choose one focal point of awareness of your breath. And for the next while, just allow yourself to be aware of the breath moving in and out of the body. Be light in your awareness. So, as thoughts arise and interrupt the focus on the breath, when you notice that happening, just let it go with ease. No big deal. And then bring the awareness back to the breath. So we're cultivating a feeling of ease about our focus, that we're gently focusing the awareness on the breath. And when that focus is interrupted, it's no big deal. We just let it go and then return the focus to the breath. And letting it be okay if this is a little difficult at first for the mind to focus the awareness on the breath. Especially if you've been moving out of a very stimulating time, it's natural that the mind is going to want to move here and there to the past and the future. So when that happens, as soon as you become aware, just gently bring your focus back to the breath. Continue to relax the body. The shoulders are relaxed. The jaw is relaxed. Letting go of tension in the mind and in the body. Naturally, as we focus on the breath, gently letting go of the past, letting go of the future, come into the present. Move your awareness now to your being. Allowing yourself to experience yourself as an emanating field of awareness. You are awareness itself with a focal point. The focal point is you. You can visualize in your mind or just imagine yourself sitting in the room that you are in. Meditating. Lightly contemplate, am I in this room? Or is this room in me? Am I in this room? Or is this room and the entire scene taking place within me, this field of awareness? Let that go and not just come back to the sense of being. That you are awareness itself. Softening the self and letting the self become all that is, merging with that field of awareness that contains everything. Once again, imagine yourself in the room where you are meditating. So picture yourself in the scene where you are. Viewing yourself now from the perspective of all that is, of awareness itself, of life itself. The great soup of consciousness, looking back and seeing yourself there from that greater perspective. Notice the shell or the vehicle that's housing your soul consciousness. In other words, your body. Notice your hair, your skin, your face, your shape. And just notice from the perspective of awareness itself what you see and appreciate about this particular vehicle, this particular being. Maybe even seeing for the first time what makes this shell or this vehicle so perfect to house this particular soul. And let that go, coming back again to that broad perspective of being. And if you notice that you start to get into your mind and thinking again, you can always come back to the basics of focusing on the breath and gently letting go of the thoughts of past and future. That's that doorway into the now. Once again, seeing yourself in the room where you are, expanding your awareness to view yourself from the outside perspective of all that is. Imagine yourself and see yourself as one unique character in the stage of life, here to play your part. Viewing yourself now from this wider perspective, what do you see about this character? What do you appreciate about this character? can imagine this character, the personality, and the vehicle, the shell, the body, as housing this unique soul, this unique energetic essence, this beautiful marriage of soul and self. And as you look at this self from the outside, what do you see that the self needs most right now to be strong and well as a home for this soul? What do you see that this self needs most right now to be strong and well as a home for this soul? Allow whatever comes to you to be okay as your answer. Even accepting if nothing comes to you right now. Bring your awareness now back into the focal point of your being, yourself. So coming back into awareness in the body. And ask yourself, am I willing to take action on whatever insight I just received? Am I willing to integrate that to strengthen myself? It's okay if you're not willing. Just allow yourself to be honest about how ready you are to integrate any changes that may have been presented to you a moment ago. And feel free to make any notes if you want to, in case you might forget something. I'm going to move now into channeling from the Council of Light. So just check in if you have an inner yes to receiving that. Dear ones, it's a pleasure and an honor to be with you today. To share in this beautiful congregation of energies. Every time you show up, you bring with you the unique signature of your essential self into a dance with the unique signatures of everyone else that shows up. And there is always an exchange. And the exchange is always valuable. So you could say that you bring value everywhere you go. And the value you bring is amplified when you are aware of your essential nature, of the unique signature of your energetic essence. When you know the gift that your light imparts on others, you can make that exchange and the value of that exchange amplified, enhanced. And so again, thank you for being here. You can even take a moment just to recall the beginning of this session where everybody introduced themselves. And to view the experience now through the lens of receiving the unique energetic signature of each of you. That even hearing the voice of another carries their vibration. And in that carries healing information, carries value. And so we can also take a moment to be grateful to each other for the experience of a harmonic exchange. Where differences converge and are of value. You do yourself a great disservice when you diminish the value that simply you bring just by being you. Including all of the wounds and the trials and tribulations and confusions and doubts that you're currently working through. Even those have value as you energetically carry them in your aura. You carry those experiences as information. When you meet someone who's working through a similar thing, they can immediately get value just from being with you, knowing that you are also in a similar boat, unraveling a similar puzzle. In other words, you do not need to be further along than where you are to be of value and to be of service. And even your challenges immediately carry value, even if you haven't resolved them. The work in progress is of value. It's called evolution, and it's the whole reason you're here. So you can relax into the process and appreciate this one, this character, fully in the meantime. Thank you so much for being here with us. We love you. And we're grateful for your light. And we believe in you. Go ahead and just take some gentle movement. Maybe stretching out, letting yourself expand into the energy that you just received. And listening to your body, so if you need to get up and stretch or grab something to drink, just honor your body. Your body knows exactly how to integrate your experience if you listen. So just listen to your body over the next while, including right now.